Hi everyone, I'm just going to finish off Unit 6 with the last chapter, which is Unique Selling Point, Personal Branding. Now, this is how do you see yourself? And I think there's a lot of fears that actually hold us back, Are you worried what people might think of you, or if they knew you better? And the problem is, without a unique selling point, which is held back by fear, we don't know what we offer the world. And your unique brand is you. It's the real version of you. So what are the quirks, traits that you possess that could be value to others? And if you're not being real at this current moment, you as a client or a coach, then begin to ask yourself why you're holding yourself back. Is it because of fear? And then ask yourself, what's the long-term consequences of remaining in this state? If you fear that you will no longer be accepted by your peers, is your peer group actually right for you? Finally, you can make daily choices in your quest for authenticity, because this is what life coaching is about. So you need to find your actual goals. You need to be very authentic. So choose clothes that remind you who you are. Map out your life and what you want to project. Remember, you are your own personal brand. In this scenario, it's important for you to encourage clients to develop their own USP, their unique selling point. But for them to do this, they need to develop self-awareness. And so there's a few rules for building self-awareness. 1, explore. 2, taking time out. 3, journal. 4, feedback. I'll go through each one of these and you can take note. So when explore, you want to encourage them to explore their thoughts. Write down a list of questions that they've been pondering about, but they've never had time to answer. And encourage them to let their mind flow. Say whatever they want, write down whatever comes to their head. The second point is take time out to do nothing. How does your client feel? Note what emotions come up. What are the emotions? And ask them to write them down. Could these emotions be telling them something? For instance, do they feel restless or bored? Or are they completely relaxed, or do they feel deadbeat? 3rd, journal. They should begin to journal how they feel. They should write down their thoughts on a daily basis and reflect back. You should ask your client to write about what gave them joy and what made them angry, defensive, frustrated, or sad. And this could be give a lot of insight into self-awareness. And we repeat this quite a few times in previous units and videos. Finally, emphasize the need for feedback. Ask them to get a trusted source to provide feedback on their role. They could ask a trusted family member, a colleague, a friend, but ask them to be polite and honest. The feedback loop will bring in a great awareness of their blind spots, areas that exist but they lack awareness of. To build self-awareness and this unique selling point, they should mirror. You should do mirroring. Whilst you're not exactly copying someone else, you want good traits from someone, a role model. So encourage your client to find and admire an inspirational mirror, someone that can model the way to do things or follow a success strategy. I think this is more important for successful career strategies. Now, I'm just gonna mention a few things, and I really want you guys to note this down. It's quite a few bullet points that I want to make for certain ways to overcome obstacles. Firstly, I want you guys to note down ways to boost self-esteem. So I'll just note them down, and you can just I will say them out, and you can just take note. So ways to boost self-esteem. 1, smile at someone every day. 2, accept who you are, flaws and all. Acceptance is key to feeling more positive. 3, think of your positive qualities. Write them down and remind yourself. Remind yourself by sticking them on the fridge, around your house. Remind yourself daily how good you are and what you're capable of. 4, value achievements. Celebrate little things. Say for making a meal for yourself or your family and celebrate it. And then last one, know that you're valued and capable. So these are ways to boost self-esteem. Now, ways to boost confidence and feel positive. Take a compliment. Rather than hesitate, say thank you and tell them something good you have noticed about them. Keep a gratitude journey. Write down 5 things about yourself that you're thankful for and 5 things that you are grateful for, and do this daily. Third, try out new things. Try out 1 new thing a week. This could be simple as walking down a new route, or trying a new food or fruit, or watching something new on TV. Now I'm going to give you tips on how to become resilient. So to become resilient, we have it within us to make positive changes. One of the changes was when to say yes and when to say no. Saying yes to activities that can reduce isolation. So when to say yes, when you enjoy a hobby, when you want to meet new people, when you're feeling low and want some support. Now when to say no, when you feel that people are always asking you to do things for them and you're pressured to do so. It may be time for yes detox and for you to start saying no. Remember, saying no does not make you a bad person. It means you'll have more time to look after yourself and do the things that you love. Follow these tips and say no. Just following the phrases. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm not the best person for this. Have you tried? Now isn't a good time for me. Have you tried? Give me some time to think and I'll get back to you. This isn't right for me now, but I'm sure I'll let you know if this changes. With this yes and no, it's important that you become assertive. There are 4 main tips to becoming assertive. Be clear what you want. Don't ever apologise. Be confident, direct. Sound positive and expect people to agree. Finally, so we've gone through how to boost self-esteem, ways to boost confidence and feel positive, how to become resilient with the yes and no, and which leads into being resilient. Now, relaxation's technique. So these are 4 tips that I use for relaxation techniques, and it's useful in your coaching. It's key for stress management and mood boosting. So 1 is controlled breathing, progress relaxation and stretching, listen to relaxing music, and just mindfulness. And that's it for me for today's unit. We'll start on unit 7 in the next video, and the link should be below.